stupid. Alright, I'm just loading up my other one, sorry. Game 4 of 8, so we are halfway. We are halfway there.
Coming home, New York City, baby. I'll be honest, pretty excited. Mama, Pop, and Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure.
Oh, he's speaking.
It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
Alright. Finally able to find my stream. Back in Brooklyn. I mean, I'm closer than when I was in Atlanta. First attempt at career. Free agency's coming up fast and furious. Let me know in the chat where you want me to go. Alright, now the national anthem's over. I kind of hope they cut to a shot of my family. That'd be kind of cool.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from.
But yeah, you don't talk over the national anthem. That's just straight disrespectful.
The Raptors swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip. This is a game they expect to win. They come into this matchup confident and ready.
I'm not playing all the players anymore. This is my career. I'm only one person.
Lopez.
I'm not reading all that.
Robinson comes in for Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Freak in at point guard. Bismack Biyombo is out there with James Johnson.
Oh, we started off hot, boys.
Joseph in at the shooting guard position.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Toronto leading by 5. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic.
Oh, that should have gone.
He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Doris. What will you guys be looking for overall, defensively from this team, given they're facing such terrific shooters tonight?
It's going to have to be a total team effort, guys. I mean, you have to be ready to provide help defensively literally every moment.
Hey, I finally got one.
Exactly.
I'm 1 for 3, everybody.
Shoots it as well as they do, guys. I mean, one-on-one defense isn't enough. Everybody has to be tied together, rotating, helping, and very much aware of where the ball is.
Here's Sloan. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 5 to shoot.
No, I gave
Johnson
that
with
up.
the block. Now Freak pulls up on the wing. No good on the
Oh,
buzzer
if I had
beater.
gotten that buzzer beater.
And that
Garbage.
concludes the first quarter of play. The Raptors out in front. They're up by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway.
I'm sorry, I'm
with
eating my
quarter
lunch.
number 2. And DeMar DeRozan, star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back.
A lot of people never really pay no attention to the Raptors. They just look at the Raptors like another team, So when I came, you know, I just wanted to bring that feeling back and the excitement that everybody had for the Raptors.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning a
it's 10 away
championship
this
would
time.
change
Sweet.
that. Quite honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
Raptors with the lead. Carroll dishes to Johnson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the...
Good ball movement, boys.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
Nets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Well, I'm sure you guys have heard this, that the nickname that has been given to DeMar Carroll, the Junkyard Dog, I think it's apropos. Kid drafted out of Missouri back in the 2009 draft.
Yeah, and he actually had to...
Oh, I thought I had the block.
As he bounced around a bit, but I think he's found a home now.
Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to Cleveland.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
And
come on.
Missing. The Nets have got
God
just over
damn it.
50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And Sloan kicks
I'm
to
1 for
Robinson.
5.
Bogdanovich passes to Sims. No good. That would have tied it. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Can't connect from short range.
1 for 6.
Sloan kicks to Sims. 1:09 left in the second quarter. It's Robinson high post. 5 on the clock.
No. 3-3.
Sloan shot is off. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter.
All right. You know what? That was a good play, even though it wasn't to me.
4.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Ellington dishes to
I
Sloan.
just wanted a cookie.
They double in with Freak. Here's Sims, covered by Biyombo. Sloan passes to Sims, drops it in from 11 feet. Sims has got his first bucket of the night. And for the Raptors, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Goes up to the stripe. Thomas Robinson comes up with a rebound. The Nets have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
Down to 14% shooting.
Here's Sloan.
This is starting to be painful for me.
I'm sure will change. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Sloan.
And now I sit on the bench for the rest of the game.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The Raptors lead by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Okay, Kevin, here with Coach Casey. And
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half. So DeRozan.
Wow, man.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Jarrett Jack is out there with Wayne Ellington. Then it's Brooke Lopez. Then it's Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
I can officially say this is my worst stat line of my career.
The Cavaliers played really well. He had 11 points and did a good portion of his work from the free throw line as he drew a good number of fouls. It was a great contribution from someone who's considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really?
Oh, I don't even get the M1. I just get the 2. That's fine.
See what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll be focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
The Nets making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. And good on the basket. Book it. The Raptors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Lowry kicks to Freak. And again,
good shot.
The mechanics totally out of whack.
Class
right now.
A
He's
shot.
lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
They now take the lead. And that's 13 points.
If I could buy stock in that shot, I would have.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Lowry dishes to Freak. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, I couldn't trip it. Damn it.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have.
Oh, I thought we had the ball. Damn it.
And the basket good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. And Brook Lopez, guys, started the season as the starting center for the Nets last year, but it didn't end up that way.
Damn it. You fucking missed too.
Nets leading by 4. Outside Jack. Lopez outside. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Shot by Jack. Wide open. Gets an open look and hits. Jack's got 4 points this quarter.
It seems that every
he has more points this quarter than I have this game.
Here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot.
Hey, I got one.
It's really paid off for them during the run.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
For Brooklyn, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. The dish to Bogdanovich.
No, we're going to take charge. The first one was a take charge attempt. Why did I get double charged for that take charge attempt? 2K? You can suck my white balls.
Brooklyn making some changes. Henry Sims has checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for Young. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game.
Now we're standing in the fucking chairs to protest. Oh, my shorts have gone way up. Oh, okay, there we fixed it. But that was the protest. That's why we're standing in the chairs.
When the pressure was at its highest.
Protesting 2K's logic.
Standing by on the sideline. Norris.
Congratulations on this win. Tell us what the team's objective was tonight that most helped in getting this victory.
Everybody played. We all played together. We stayed, aggressive and stayed the course of the game.
Cohesiveness and aggressiveness, a pretty good combination. Thanks for the time, Kyle. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kyle Lowry.
Well, this win was really, really needed, and he went out and he got it for him. They lost 2 in a row.
Wait, it wasn't me?
The third straight would have been very, very rough. But he took it upon himself, took it right